That's a different kid. Did you get a different fucking kid?
How we doing, guys? Sorry for the longer than usual wait. Streamlabs was giving me hell. I was trying to switch over the bingo card, ironically, and it fucking was giving me shit and not loading my my downloads. Speaking of which, we need to do a what's on the shelf to start. Okay. All right. So, what is it? 1 and 4? 1, 2, 3. Yep. 4. All right. First shelf. And 1 in 28. 17. I feel like we've done this one before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. Oh, great. It's going to be a short one. The book that got chosen based on the bingo card is Batman Gotham Shall Be Judged. And this is going to be short because I haven't fucking read this. I picked this up as just a random buy at a Value Village for like $5. And it's Batman v. Azrael, I think. We're in the Red Robin era by the looks of it. But it looks like just Batman v. Azrael and the Order of Saint Dumas. I think that's it. I think it's just like a one-shot of a fight between those two. But I'm not 100% certain, because again, I have not read this. So, that is all I really know about this, is that Batman and Azrael are in it, and I think they fight? I think? I'm not sure, actually. Catwoman's in it. There's a guy with Azrael who's got no fucking nose. But I have absolutely no idea what this story is about. I only know the characters that are in it and around the time period that it's set. That's it. That's all I got. I'm sorry, guys. All of that, and it's a book that I haven't even read yet. Ironically, that first shelf is like all Batman. And in that Batman, there's like a big chunk in the middle that are just Value Village buys that I have never actually read before. This is my first stream. Oh, hi there. My streams are usually art streams, but we also do a running bingo game on my streams. And thank you for the gifted sub. The running bingo game, at the end of it, I talk about a comic that's on my shelf at random. Alright. For the first time in a while, I actually didn't start the stream all that later than usual. I mean, other than the 10 minutes of fucking loading at the start, I actually started at 3, so this stream will be an hour. It'll be 2 hours long, and I won't need to worry about it. Ironically, I was late again because I was working on the gift, which is giving me fucking hell right now. Oh, everybody who is on here right now, before we start, Scarlett just posted a video a little while back, like yesterday, like at like 8 p.m. my time, and TikTok isn't pushing it at all. Alfred,
yeah, call the guy.
Thank you for the subscription. Like, it's got like 100 views, period, which is just weird for TikTok when she's got enough followers that it makes sense that she's not getting a ton of views, but at the same time, like, it is substantially worse than all of her other videos combined. It is a, like, yeah, the Adeline Kane one. It's the talking about Deathstroke's ex-wife, the one who gave him the eye patch. And I want all of you guys to do me a solid and go check it out, because it should not be doing that bad. That was super instant. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I used to watch... I watched it to, like, review it before she posted it, and I was like, holy shit, this is, like, really fucking good. And then TikTok didn't do anything with it. It is aggravating. Scarlett Johansson. No, no, not Scarlett. Scarlett is the alias name that we use for my girlfriend. Which, yeah, big reveal there. Her name is not actually Scarlett. It's the same way that my name isn't actually Panda. And I have like 4 followers. Exactly. That was the confusing part. It is low enough views that something has to be going on. Because, like, I've seen her post other videos. They get like 2,000 views within at least the first day. She's smarter about publicity than Jay. You remember that I told you my name willingly, right? Like, after a long time. I just realized that I don't actually have the music on. What Panda card are we starting today? I will show you once... Oh, there we go. Everything about your family, etc. You know, my parents' names are... I don't think I've ever said my parents' names, actually. Look like a Blazigoth. Ha! Yeah, that's pretty close. It's surprisingly close, actually. Okay, so... New bingo card today. Hiding all of the... This is the one that we are going to be using. No merch. I would call this merch. This is a painting. This is a painting that exists that I bought a shirt based off of. Rulebook. Just fucking quote it. We'll do the ceremonial. That one. It's your free space. Yeah, I don't think we have any others immediately out the jump. Hell yeah. I actually intentionally looked through them, and I saw one that like half the spaces, or like a good number of the spaces, was just me cursing. And I was like, nah, I'm not using that one. And yes, I am wearing merch. This is merch. Or does no merch mean none of my own? Because I don't usually wear my own. Seeing the chat use the term Riz in relation to me is very, very strange. Because, like...
Alfred, yeah, call the guy. I don't care.
First of all, thank you for the subscription.
Call the fucking guy.
Before it was called Riz, it was called Game. No, I am not horrified at the chat. It is just confusing. Charisma. Oh my god. That one hurt. No, that's still not horrified. That just that... Oh god. Puns. This man's makes TikTok. Thank you. Exactly. I don't know how much Riz you can say that somebody has when their entire day job is sitting in a shed talking about comics. God damn it. It's a nice shed. It looks like a nice shed. This is not... That's not brick. It looks... That is entirely by design. You know, ironically, y'all can't see it, but like right off panel right here. I say off panel, I mean off screen. I have all my helmets that I almost just dropped. Like right off screen, like right. Leave this stream and go watch this video. Yes, please, pin that, actually, Amy, thank you. They're all like right up here. Above my sign. They source with some edit, just like player mistakes, confusion, especially the pronouns. So I wanted to ask if Eric as a person would be misgendering Arliss, or was just a player thing because Matt was playing them. Ah, yes. When I'm talking to a character, whenever I accidentally misgender what the character is supposed to be, it's because I assume that I am talking to the player. So I kept calling Arliss he on accident. I kept calling him he because I thought my brain was talking to Matt and not Arliss. Because I can roleplay, but I can't roleplay that well. Are we using a new bingo card? We are. What you were saying about the cursing card. Yeah, you can very clearly see what cards I was running. What cards you were like, he does that one a lot. So, Lacrimosa, if you're making a novelization of it, no, I was not doing that intentionally. That was completely on accident. I did not mean to do that because my brain was talking to Matt and not to Arliss as a character. Because we also I didn't get... like the character sheets, so I think I learned from Matt saying that Arliss was non-binary, that I was like, oh shit, well, fuck, I have to learn to do this in the 3 episodes that this thing is. Would absolutely not respect pronouns. That's fair. That's a good point. Okay. Like 25 minutes into the stream. Holy shit. We're actually going to try and get some shit done today. I know I say that every time, but this time I mean it. We're actually going to try and do some shit today. Okay. Alright. Never let them know it wasn't intentional. I'm absolutely going to let them know it wasn't intentional. I don't want my teammates thinking I'm just an asshole. Okay, so today we are going to be making the tabletop. So I am going to try and actually be good at this. Main word being try. I honestly don't know why these things get generated in with the... Wow, I cannot think. These things get generated in with the point in the middle of it and not at the base of it. Because every single item I've ever made, it needs to be at the base of it. If you're animating a character, the pivot point needs to be at the bottom of them because that's where the character is going to fall. If you're making a wall, you want it to move across the ground. It makes more sense. I don't understand why it's not like that inherently. Okay, so we have a 2.5 foot by... Did I make this 2.5 feet? We'll see. 2.5 foot by 5 foot. So, what are we doing here? 76.2. What is going on? What the shit? Okay, so this should be changing when I do this, and it's not. Okay. Well, time to save and fucking restart, I guess. Graduated college for video game design. That is indeed what I did and what I am still attempting to do. Sometimes the program just doesn't want to fucking work with you. Or it just does something that it shouldn't do. I learned from my fucking professor that it's like, oh, yeah, sometimes it just do that. If it do that, fucking restart it, I guess. There's not really a pure fix to that. Oop, hold on, still loading in. There we go. Let's see if it does it now. Haha! Alright, good. Because now it's not actually a cube, so I need it to be a cube. Because right now this is a 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter cube, and I need it to stay that way. Okay. Still working. Alright. Okay, so 76.2 this direction. And this direction we want it to be 152.4. Now we have a base plate for how big it's supposed to be. In fact, now there's something confusing. This is now 2.5 feet. I'm wondering if this is 2 feet. Let's see. Yeah, because I remember I was fucking winging it yesterday. Okay. 60.96. Let's see if that works. Yes. All right. This is 2 feet, not 2.5 feet. We're already starting to look pretty fucking decent. Also, this makes my entire life a hell of a lot more easier. More easy. I don't know why I used that phrasing. God. It's like I've been yelling my fucking head off for 2 days. So, under the table, there is a flat board there. So I'm going to duplicate that and move this one there. It's not. Okay, we're just going to manually do that then. There we go. Oh, hi there. Okay. Enough of this shit. I don't need all of this shit to be visible for me to have to work on it. Ah, what the shit? What the fuck? Huh. I don't know why it did that. It is now fixed. It is not fixed. It is now fixed. Get out of here. There we go. I'm going to select these two. Vertex. Alright, what the shit is going on here? Not there. I want... Remember what I said about the program not fucking working with you? It either way overshoots it or way undershoots it. What is going on? Okay, good. Ah! Good. Now I'm going to shrink it ever so slightly. Two ever so slightly. There we go. I want it just overlapping enough that I don't have to edge wear this, but I also don't want it to be sticking out far enough that I have to worry about the edges sticking out the sides of this. So now this top is the exact same size as these sides. We have a semi-decent desk here. Alright, that's 1 foot. That's 6 inches. I have this table now cut into 6-inch increments. This is 5 feet, 2.5 feet, 1.25 feet, 1.25 feet. This will be important later. All right. So, if I remember correctly, the table should look something like this. Because there's the whole tabletop, there's an indent over here. What did I say? That was 1.25 feet? There you go. What's half of 1.25 feet? Is that 0.75 inches? No, 0.75 inches is half of... Yeah! A foot and a half. I am doing math. Hold on. 1.25 divided by 2. That's 6.25. So, like, what is that, a foot and an eighth? Alright. Yeah, 7.5 inches. Alright, good. I don't need it to be even, but I like it being even. Okay. I think that looks about right. Sure. Ignore the fact that it looks like shit right now. I'm going to fix it. Why are the edges being selected? So what I'm doing right now is making the tabletop portion of this the top of the table should look the right size. And then I'm going to start crafting the sides of it. Because right now that's looking about correct. I think. I hope. With that said, edge. Damn it. There we go. Now we have the tabletop that is roughly the right shape. And now I'm going to start expanding it. First of all, I'm going to make it a little bit thicker, because I don't remember the exact thickness that this was. But I do remember that it was thicker than what I have right here. Because this is a centimeter thick, and I can guarantee you this thing is not a centimeter thick. Goddamn. That doesn't really help me at all there, does it? fact, let's pop open. That doesn't help me at all. Maybe about a 1/2 inch. These are an inch thick right here. Because I think I measured it at an inch thick. So I just got to roughly approximate half of that. Because this doesn't need to be perfect. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. And now the goal is to get it over the edge about as thick as it is right here. See, that's too far over. I don't want that. Yeah. There we go. And then we'll take this. We'll do the same thing. There we go. I am using Maya. I'm not using Blender. I actually have never learned how to use Blender. After I do this, that's probably my next goal, is to try and learn how to use Blender. There we go. Why did I just cut those edges? Well, I will show you. That your hand shake and my arms are sore? I've done it enough that my wrist is sore. I don't know hand shaking and arm being sore. Unless I'm like painting. Unless I'm like standing and using my arm. I don't know if that's really something that you should be doing. Wondering if... No. No. Alright, hold on. It's looking about right there. Yeah, we'll go with that. And now to delete all the lines that don't need to be there. That is not the edge tool. That line needs to be there, that line needs to be there. Retro. Do all of these lines need to be there? these ones don't. Alright. And now we get to do the weird bits. Which is just merging a bunch of vertexes to eliminate as much as possible. Uh-oh. Did I accidentally do a fuck up? I did. There we go. Now we can go back through here and delete everything that is not necessary. What I am doing here is merging all of these vertexes because A, it eliminates all of the extra faces that are not necessary in the scene, and B, when I round this out, it won't be as, like, difficult because there won't be any blockers, or at least not as many. But you still want to maintain as many edges as you can. Or like all the quads. You want to maintain all the quads. I don't know why I said edges. My brain was working while my mind... My brain was working while my mind was talking. Because if I connect that to that, it's going to be... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that could work. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that does work. Didn't think that was actually going to be a possibility there. God, it looks fucking weird, though. Ah, and it's going to fuck up something later. Alright, nope, can't do that. Alright. So, first thing is first. This edge is round. There we go. Okay, I had to double check that it did not just fuck up because I was very sure that I did there for a second. Mesh display, soften edge. There we go. Now if we turn off the highlight there, like the edge highlight, you can see that all the edges are rounded, which is exactly what we want. Now, edge. I was initially thinking of softening these edges, but then I realized I don't really have a reason to. Other than that weird lighting glitch over there. It might be a good idea to soften them at least a little bit, because they are hard edges that I am telling to be calculated as soft. Ironically, a problem that would have been solved by me not merging them like that. Ugh. I can check off mess with it. God damn it. And I guess we can also mark off that one as well. Okay. Think we're good? Think we're good. Now I'm going to isolate select just this tabletop because I need to do some checking. Because that right there is not 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Neither are these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. Good fucking lord. So if I do... Oh damn, okay. Because that's not halfway. Doing a test run real quick. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. So it does work. A little less clean than I would hope it to be, but it does work. That don't look right.
That's a different kid. Did you get a different fucking kid?
Soften edge. There we go. Should be all good now. Haha. Genius.
That's a different kid. Did you get a different fucking kid?
Thank you for the follows. Mesh tools. These things look a little like segmented. Not segmented, like. Oh, god damn it. Thank you. See, this is why having the bingo cards is a fucking problem for me, man. Six minutes? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. There's a problem with the chat being silent, too. So many things. You did. You did. I actually chose to do this. Y'all motherfuckers wouldn't stop bringing it up! Can't keep track of it for you. No, I will keep keeping track of it. There just needs to be like a as soon as I hit a button it goes away sort of thing. So I think that looks about right for this table. Is there a camera? What camera is this? What camera was I looking through? Why is there two perspective cameras? That was weird. This audio issue is one of the... Not this one. Move this into place. How are we looking? So the fake wall extends a fair portion behind this wall. Where I'm thinking this fake wall might not be that long. Do this face. still think that this wall might be farther out than I'm giving it credit for, but we are going to work with what we have for now. Oh, look at that. I'm only an hour in. Hell yeah. Ow. No, ironically enough, there is not a ton of faces. Only 1,600 faces? That's actually remarkably low for a poly count, alright? I can almost guarantee this building is slightly wider than I'm giving it credit for. Alright, but now I have to do this. The real question is, do I think that that desk had rounded edges right here? It doesn't look like it did. That's a tattoo picture, I'm sorry. I'm still baffled we didn't take any photos of this actual desk. It's a cool ass desk, so I'm just surprised. There are no goddamn photos of the side of this thing, so I have no idea if these were rounded out. Damn.
Alfred, yeah, call the guy. I don't care how many this makes, call the fucking guy.
Thank you for the subscription. Showing his dad's Facebook page. Yeah, I know. I moved it off screen. Give me a break. Nothing. Damn it. All right. I was really trying to look for that one specific. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Tell you if it was rounded. I never really had to smack my elbow on it. It was like out of the way enough that we would just kind of shimmy past it. And yes, every edge in real life is somewhat rounded. That's not really the issue that I'm working with here. I'm wondering if we, like, rounded out the edge. Guess there's only really one way to feel it out. Good lord. Well, we didn't round it out that much, even if we did. Okay. I don't think we did this. Not that. I don't think we did this. Okay, so it was a hard edge. We'll work with that. Now I'm going to UV unwrap this, and then we're going to move on to, like, the table in the back and everything. But first, here's the bingo tracker. There we go. I'm going to go and refill my water bottle real quick. I will be right back. All right. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I'm back. I have water and a granola bar. Now we get to the fun part, which is UV unwrapping all this shit. What? Am I missing something? I'm not doing anything. I'm checking something before I move to live. I'm not actually working without you guys seeing. Alright. I've decided how I'm going to do this. I'm gonna hope to God that this actually works. Okay. Right now, I'm going to try and cut the top off of this UV. And hope that it works. Alright. It did. Thank fucking God. Let's hope that the unfold doesn't look terrible now. Oh, Jesus Lord. I just realized I don't think that I have deleted the history on any of this. I have not. Okay. That's... oh boy. Please to work. Yes. Alright. Okay. Wow, that is surprisingly a lot more straight than I thought it was going to be. Like, a lot more straight than I thought it was going to be. Hell yeah! Means I did my fucking job. Okay, so move this over to the side again. You know what? Take all these. I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Hey. There we go. What? No. See, here's the issue that I am facing. Damn it. The texture that goes on top of this is one continuous wrap. It's like a comic book wrap that goes all the way around the thing. And the issue that I am having is that I need that wrap to not look like garbage. I need it to actually wrap continuously. So the way that I am planning on doing that is hopefully by very carefully stitching it together so that the top is one continuous wrap that you can't really see breaks in. But luckily, the top of it is a collage. Like, it's a collage of comics that wrap over the whole thing, so I shouldn't be too screwed up by that. Like half of your audience about you. Ha! Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so I screwed up somewhere. Ah! Figured it out. Still not great. Better than I thought it would be. Yeah, now we're starting to get some bendage here. You can see it. Alright. Let's see. Optimizing help. It does. I just need to optimize it to hell. Okay, that's about as optimized as I can get it. So now if I put a texture over it. Aha! See? We have a pretty decent wrap. But now I need to do it to this as well. So we shall see if that luck continues. Oh god, I really hope this works. Hell yeah, look at that. It's a little fucked up here and there, but you know, it could be a lot worse. Could be a hell of a lot worse. We still have some kind of fucky elements here. But, I mean, it might be as good as I can ask for there without it being obviously... Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can fix this. Alright, I think I can see the problem. I've had to do this before, so let's see if it works this time. Whoa, what just happened? Why is it doing that? So I'm over here, I'm trying to straighten this out, and it just... So I'm going to completely disconnect from that. That straightens out just fine. That straightens out just fine. Alright, well, that was weird. So that is as straight as a board. In reality, so we are going to see... if we can't make this a little bit more stable. Alright, let's see. Is this the most advisable method of doing this? Absolutely not. This is slow and tedious, and not a single professor or teacher or professional would tell you that this is the way to do it. But this is the way I did it before, so this is the way I'm going to fix it now. Because what I am doing right now is I am going vertex by vertex, UV by UV, and I am straightening them all by hand, which is absolutely going to result in a good amount of warping. On the parts that are not straight. Ugh. Down. Okay, here we go. I am drinking. Are you happy? It was this one. There we go. And there is a straighten UVs option, but I am not actually trying to straighten all of the UVs. I am simply trying to straighten the UVs that are right here currently. Because now this side is going to have a lot more, all the UVs over here are going to be perfectly straight. Given this is more fucked up now, but that is because these need to be adjusted. So trying to unfuck this is going to be very difficult. I'm honestly wondering if making this that might actually be the answer. I just did all of that work, and I think I'm going to immediately undo it. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright. And now it's almost perfect. Just optimize it to hell real quick. Orient it. I'm just going to have to work around those edges. I mean, I can. Not that big of a deal. Alright, but now I need to get the rest of this thing also textured. Which is a task much easier said than done. I wonder if I can... sew those together without there being any real problems. Well, it's not nearly as warped on the edges, and it only results in one cut. Not great on the edges, but there's going to be a bunch of comic pages there with a bunch of wacky artwork. And this is half the fun of my job, is just sitting and testing and testing and testing and testing. Turn that off for now. Ah, damn it. Now there's just a bit of a stretch there, which is a little bit worrying. Let's do something to make this a little bit more obvious. Make the squares smaller so I can see what it'll look like when there's a bunch of small details. You probably won't even be able to see it. Works fine for me. Alright. And now I have the hellscape of figuring out how to make the edges work. Because as we can see here, all of these edges are also wrapped with that comic book wrap. This one's three-sided. One try right there probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Perfect. Okay. Now let's try and figure this shit out. I could A, try and find a way to merge all of this even though it is flat here. Or B, I can fudge it and say that that actually isn't wrapped with the comic book wrap, but you can see the hardboard there. Which is what I'm leaning towards. Or C, making it so that the edges are more obvious there. Like it doesn't need to be perfect right there. Which is also a possibility. Sorry, checking a notification real quick. Alright. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. This is going to serve as a bit of a bastard right there. When the question, will it be easier to chamber for it, comes up, it makes me very angry. But it probably would be. I don't know about that much of a chamber for, but that would probably make things a lot easier. Okay. It is always bad when I have to go back to modeling mode to fix UV issues. Come on. There we go. And now I just need to adjust for this. So why did I do it lengthways when I could have done it widthways here? I feel like I just did something stupid. as close to even as I can get with that. I have saved during the stream, just not recently. There we go. This looks cleaner, but it results in triangles, and we don't like triangles. Trying to think of some. Making it so these lines don't have to stretch across the entirety of the table, just in case those lines end up stretching some shit. Why don't we like triangles? Screw up rendering processes. You want to make your design out of as many rectangles as possible, and try and avoid using triangles at all costs. Even though the program is eventually going to break your why isn't that working? Oh, that's why. Is eventually going to break your model down into triangles. The harsh edges of it are going to screw up the rendering process. Or at least that's my understanding of it. I might be very, very wrong. Looks like we're good. Score. All right. Now we're going to continue with the actual UV editing. So, anybody who's been watching is probably wondering why the fuck I just did that. And I did all of that so that I can create curve here so that I can just cut out this big ass piece. And then I can sew it onto here without it stretching too much out. There we go. And now I just get a finger cramp by hitting optimize so many goddamn times that it straightens this thing out. And luckily, this curve doesn't matter as much because there's going to be something right here, but it makes it so that there is a continuous showing all the way across this. Yeek! Thought that was supposed to be locked. What the hell? Oh, shit, we're a minute to fucking closing out. Okay. Let me try and get this tabletop done first. Ooh, I almost fucked myself over here. Yeah, that has looked better, I will admit. There we go. Now it's not nearly as bad. I'm just two-handed clicking the optimize button. Now, it's not perfect. I will not claim that it is perfect. But I'm going to be putting a collage over the entire thing, so you won't even see most of it. And the few parts where you can kind of see clipping, not that big of a deal. Hell yeah. Okay. We have successfully created the tabletop. Alright. I have saved. I have made my tabletop. I am going to call it for the day. Because I have other stuff I need to do tonight. Including make a goddamn TikTok. Jesus, I thought that schedule would be easy to maintain. It's one 3-minute video. I only work on this on stream. I want the entire process recorded. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys... Tomorrow's Friday, right? I will see you guys tomorrow as I continue to work on this. I'm going to close up shop for now. I will tell Scarlett that you love her. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching. I think I'm going to go and see 65 tonight, because apparently that just came out. I want to go and see Creed 3, but Scarlett and her best friend are bigger nerds than I am. So... I'm going to go and see 65. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for sticking around. All right.